Yeah. Do you know what this is? This is the look of a brand new team. A brand new place. All the way down in Virginia. You heard me right. A new facility. A new stadium for the people. Where in Virginia, you might ask? Well, it's in Virginia Beach. The 757. Where something in the water happened. Newport News, Virginia Beach, the Hampton area. You finally have a team. You finally have someone to look up to. And that is the Virginia Beach Storm. Market size a little small. If you count all the 7 cities, I don't know. Virginia's a big place to be. But to start off Virginia's roster, you have to start off with one of Virginia's most known superstars. The most known superstar at the time when he was hot in the world. Superseded Michael Jordan. Actually, he crossed his ass up and then made some new shoes in a whole nother company just like Jordan, and it still succeeded. Alright, enough introduction. We're talking about the one and only Allen Iverson, okay? Most known in the 757 for doing everything. Point guard, shooting guard, basketball, football.
Dog, I was the best, they'll tell you. I mean, it ain't no secret to it. You know, you can ask anybody from Hampton or Newport News.
Well, I view him as a legend. He could come down, drop way back. He would come from his toe, you know what I'm saying, from his ankle, and sling, and throw a 60-yard bomb. Nobody over here just dip out of there, run for like 30 before he get tackled. He's just so quick, he run around. You see him now, you know what I'm saying? He's not the league MVP for nothing. We call him Bubble Chuck, you know what I'm saying? Here come Bubble Chuck. Al and I, we were the same age. We competed. We was like, rivalries.
When we played them in football or basketball, it was always fun. Because that was my...
Bubba Chuck was his nickname throughout all sports. He still carried it into the NBA. Next is Doug West. He's a team fit 6'5", from the East Coast. Came out of Pennsylvania. Drafted to the West Coast, to Grizzlies, Timberwolves, stuff like that. Goes to the rim. Reckless abandon. Doesn't have the highest hops, but will get up there. Was in the dunk contest. I mean, the guy he shoots mid-range. He doesn't exactly shoot the best three. He's pretty average at the three-point, but yeah, he's a pretty good addition. Carmelo Anthony. Okay, Carmelo Anthony wasn't born in Virginia like Allen Iverson. He was born in New York. But as a kid, he moved to Baltimore, Maryland. From Baltimore, Maryland, he went to high school. Then when he was in high school in Baltimore, they told him, yo, you're too good to be here. So then he moved to Oak Hill, Virginia, where some of the best recruits in the world, I say the world because America's #1, have come from. They're a very old school type school. They're in the mouth of Wilson. That's below Luray Caverns. It's right above the borderline of North Carolina. 6'8" can do it all, man. Carlos Boozer, 6'9". Hella post moves, 250. Kind of a stronger guy in the paint. Very intense. Yells, screams. Gets his shit off. Very expressive guy, but he keeps the team hype. He goes to the rim. He could put it over your head if he wanted to. Has pretty veteran-like post moves. Can shoot the mid-range pretty good. Not exactly a three-point shooter. He was one of the last old school type power forwards like Chris Bosh. You know what I'm saying? He's from that era. Ralph Sampson out of Harrisonburg, Virginia. The school he went to, Virginia. My man is 7'4". Okay, 7'4". I think he was in the same draft as Michael Jordan. He played Michael Jordan when he was in North Carolina. But Ralph Sampson, this man ran like David Robinson a little bit, but even taller. Malcolm Brogdon wasn't born in Virginia, but was raised in Virginia. And he went to, you got it, Virginia. A newer era Virginia recruit right here. 6'5" combo guard, can shoot, he can pass, he can play make very well. He can go to the rim, he can dribble, has good defense. He's a very smart player. I think his smart play is what got him drafted and is what separated him from the other players. He's just a very fundamental guy. John Collins, 6'10", flies in the air. He's been in the dunk contest, as he should, because his vertical is just nutso, fam. Like, he's just one of those guys who shouldn't be jumping that fucking high. But he is, and he takes advantage of it. He does it all the time. He's not like a sneaky jumper. When he's jumping, you know he's fucking jumping, and there's nothing you can do about it. He shoots the mid-range pretty good. He shoots the three. He goes to the rim. He's a pick-and-roll guy. He doesn't exactly have post moves because he's a newer power forward. You know, he's the new era guy. So, Scotty Barnes, speaking of new era, 6'8", from the blueprint of LeBron James, can do everything. Point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. Aaron McKee. I got to let Allen Iverson say it.
Alan Elliott, ShoreParksNJ.com. Over here, sorry. Besides coaches, are there any teammates that helped you along the way that helped you get to where you are today?
Aaron McKee. I mean, he was my teammate. He was my teammate. But it was on another level. You know. I mean, he was my teammate. He was my friend. And helped me with a lot of personal issues that I had. You know, things that were going on in my life. It was different from just being a teammate. You know what I mean? Like, I love a lot of the guys that I played with. Always gonna love them. You know, I'm always gonna feel that way. You know, a certain way about Eric Snow and Theo Radcliffe. It's always gonna be that feeling. It's always gonna be that relationship. You know, it's never gonna go anywhere. But Aaron McKee was just like a different teammate that I had. You know, it was more than just basketball when it came to me and him.
Then you got Rashaan Holmes, 6'10", can shoot the three pretty average, goes to the rim, can dunk. Markelle Fultz, 6'5", combo guard, point guard, shooting guard, was the #1 recruit out of Maryland. So we have two DMV teams, the Rough Riders, and we have the Virginia Beach Storm. There's another one coming up, but #1 recruit out of Maryland. It looks pretty sad and good at the same time that his shooting form was untouched at the time. I think he got in an accident in the NBA and the shooting form got messed up, and then he was just downhill from there and became a bust, etc., etc. But Otto Porter Jr. has come from Georgetown. That's in DC. 6'8", can pass, can shoot, can go to the rim, can put it over your head, can play defense, in the paint. He plays a 4. Sometimes he plays the 3, plays the 2. Yeah, he's pretty much just an all-around player. Used to playing in the DMV area. Dwayne Deadman, 6'11", used to be able to shoot the 3. Plays inside now. Manute Bol's son. He's a prospect. Willie Green. Now, Willie Green is new on the scene. He's a new coach, but at the same time, he used to play in the NBA, and he was also in the dunk contest. I specifically remember Willie Green. He was in the draft in 03. He got drafted by the Sixers, and guess who he played with in 03? You guessed it. Allen Iverson, fam. So there's a little connection there when it comes to Willie Green, Allen Iverson. That's why he's the coach of Virginia Beach. And we have the strengths: mid-range scoring, vertical, layups, rebounding, low post offense, and post defense. Weaknesses: we have steals, blocks, and perimeter defense. There's always going to be someone who needs to make up for Allen Iverson's paint defense. Home uniform. You got the white Virginia Beach, sponsored by Twitter. You have the answer 4s on. Away. You got the questions, the dark blue, and then you got the light blue Storm for the alternate uniforms. Baby blue, powder blue, Virginia Beach Storm. Here's the inside of the facility in Virginia Beach for basketball. Get ready, fans.